Hey, how's it going? Thomas here, and today we're going to be talking about how to film people. And not just the kind of types of shots that look best and what lenses to use, things like that, but more actually on how to film people and the process of doing that. Because I get a lot of comments from you guys talking about it's kind of awkward when you're filming people, and it's awkward when you have your camera out in your hands and you're trying to make a video, and then people kind of like are a bit awkward about it, or maybe you're awkward about it. And how do you actually get over that? And how do you get everyone comfortable? How do you get everyone completely used to the camera? So it's almost like the camera's not there and you're not interfering with anything, and you capture real, authentic moments. So there's a couple of different situations that this can happen. The first situation is with friends and family, and that's a completely different skill set to maybe if you're including strangers in the video and you're just going up to random people and trying to pull them into the fun and getting them in the video. Different skill set. So we're going to go over the first one first. So if you're with your friends or your family or people you know, how can you actually get them kind of on your side with the video? So the first thing we got to talk about is the general confidence in what you're doing. If you're a little bit shy in your own video, as in shy in making your own video, shy about the process, shy about kind of anything that you're doing, usually people are going to have a bit of resistance towards it. But if you're very confident about it and you put yourself out there, even if it's kind of fake it till you make it, people are going to be more naturally just kind of like, oh, he knows what he's doing, cool, this is going to be great. Rather than if you're a bit shy about it and you're kind of like questioning yourself, then they're going to see that and it's not going to come off so well. The second thing that you need to keep in mind is if you feel awkward about it, they're going to feel awkward about it too. But if to you it's completely natural and normal, then they're going to feel natural and normal about it as well. It's to do with your mindset and your own kind of frame. So really, you need to just tell yourself that, look, you're making a film, it's going to be amazing for everyone. Like, people shouldn't actually really be shy on camera, because if you're confident about the video that you're going to make, then people are going to be really excited about that anyway. They know they're going to look good, the video's going to look good, so it just comes down to that. The third thing is time. And even if you are very confident about it, even if you're not awkward, time is a big factor, and usually the shots in the beginning of the day are actually going to be more awkward than the shots at the end of the day anyway, because people are just going to take time to warm up to the camera and actually get used to the camera being there. Every time when I'm making a video, the evening shots always look better than the morning shots. And the final thing when you're filming with friends and family is to explain to them what you're doing. This is going to turn a potential situation where they are kind of just wondering, why has Tom got his camera out the whole time? What's he doing? Why is he filming us? And turn that from that into, oh, Thomas is making this awesome video for YouTube that he's very passionate about. We want to help him out with this. We want to get involved and actually maybe contribute and actively help him in doing this because we're excited about his project. So that's the difference between not explaining to anyone what you're doing and keeping it secret, and explaining to everyone your vision, getting excited about it yourself and transferring that excitement onto other people. Then they're going to support you in that video, and it's going to be so much better. So I try and do this to everyone who's in the video more and more, actually. Every time I do this, I'm making a new travel video. The people in it, I explain to them more, and each video gets better because people are more confident and comfortable in the video as I explain to them more my vision for it, and they're going to back me with that. So this very closely relates to the second situation that I was talking about, where you are filming kind of almost strangers or new people, dragging them in, getting them in the video and having lots of fun there. This is I usually do this when I'm in not nightclubs, but kind of day clubs, like party beach clubs or something like that. I've done this a couple of times. Both times I've actually been in Croatia, when you want to just kind of get more people in the video than your immediate social circle. You want to kind of film some people, film everyone's fun rather than just your own fun. And this is slightly harder to do, and it requires a bit more kind of putting yourself out there. But it's super rewarding, and you can get some really cool shots by doing this and get the energy of everyone up super high. So how the point before it relates to it is that with these people, it's so important to explain to them what you're doing. Rather than just kind of filming them a little bit, the best shots always come from kind of just talking to people normally. Maybe have your camera in your hand, just chat to people, introduce yourself and say, oh, hey, by the way, yeah, I'm just making this cool video here. It's for this, I make travel videos, blah, blah, blah. Oh, by the way, do you want to be in it? Then usually they're going to say yes, and then usually you can get some kind of interaction and kind of play off the camera rather than them just kind of looking awkwardly like, why is the camera being pointed at my face? This is weird, what's going on, you know? So that really, really helps people understand. Super important, super important. So if we take a step back and we think about both situations, when you're with your friends and your family, or whether you're shooting strangers, is you need to relax, you need to smile, you need to have fun. Like, this is what it really comes down to. If you're super tense about making your video and getting stressed out about it, you're always gonna get worse shots than if you were super relaxed, having fun, and enjoying yourself. This is more important than anything. You really have to put this as a priority, is before you even get shots, try and relax yourself. Try and just take a moment to breathe, observe what's going on, and then have your camera as kind of like an extension of that, rather than trying to control everything and getting stressed out about it. I've been guilty of this before. It's bad, it's a bad thing to do. You need to relax, you need to smile, and that's gonna get so much better reactions out of other people because they can just sense that you're relaxed, they can sense that you're having a good time, and they're gonna open up and trust you way more. So in terms of lenses, if we get a little bit more technical here, the lenses that I love filming people with, especially is a 50mm lens. It's a 1.8 that I used to use with my Canon. Now with my new camera, I actually use a 24 to 70mm, which works well, but ultimately, like, I need to get the 50mm again that's compatible with my new camera because that was such a great lens to film people with, and there's a couple of reasons why. Number one is because it was locked off, as in you couldn't zoom with it. It's kind of like a prime lens, I guess you could call it, which means you can't zoom. And this, in a weird way, it forces you to move your body closer or further away to your subject, and that actually gives you better shots in the end rather than being lazy and just kind of zooming when you need to. And the second thing is because it went down to a really low aperture, 1.8, you could get those gorgeous close-up shots where, for example, the eyes are in focus, but not the nose. It's like that crisp, and I really like that look, especially when filming people. The final thing is shot types, and I could go into, oh, close-ups are good or wide angles are good, but you all know that. The thing that the way I think about it, if you've seen any of my courses or watched some of my other videos, is thinking about it in moments and micro-narratives. The way that I film people, I don't think about the shot type. I don't think, oh, I need a close-up right now. I think about the moment. I think about what's going on in that whole situation. How can I sum that up in one shot? And at the same time, I always have the edit in mind and thinking about micro-narratives, thinking about sequences. So mini scenes within scenes. And this is all stuff that I go over in my courses. And if you want to learn more about this, go and check out the Travel Video Bootcamp. And if you want to get really in depth, go and check out the Travel Video Academy, which is my membership site that you can get access to if you do buy the Travel Video Bootcamp. So I really hope you enjoy this video. I really hope you've got some stuff out of it. And I would go and tell you right now, I'd give you advice to go and practice talking to people. Talking to people and filming them, not just talking to them. I mean, do it in the context of filming. So if you are filming somebody, then practice telling them about your film. Practice telling them about the vision that you have for your film, and then they're going to be so much more comfortable and looking forward to helping you out with that film and even kind of performing a little bit if you want them to or if it's appropriate. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Until next time, keep filming. Have a good day. Bye-bye.